I'm so hard on myself. Really trying to focus on how I can make a great video, trying to make sure that this right here is going to be amazing. And what I've come to realize that after consistently posting 10 videos in these past couple weeks, nobody's watching. I posted 8 videos by the end of 2025. I've got up to 10 or 11 by this point in 2026. I've consistently at least once a week. No one's watching. And I put so much pressure on myself to get it right, to make it look cool like all the other creators out there, when I know that being a beginner, right? I'm not going to see the results I want. Not what I want. Because I'm a novice. The results that I want are expert level. That's not going to happen because I don't know what it takes. Now, I might have, don't know what, an idea, right? But that idea compared to reality so far. And I have to remember that when people came to me for fitness, they had this idea of who they were, who they wanted to be. They have a want, right? I want to be this person on top of on a cliff with big muscles, with long blowing hair in the wind. They wanted all this stuff. What were they reality, right? That they were not that person. They were this person who's a little bit pudgy, standing here as they have to work at an office job. And guess what? I'm an office job. Not pudgy, but gaining weight. So the reality between where they were and where they wanted to go was disconnected at best, right? So that's why they were seeing me. They were seeing me because they wanted someone to help them to go from point A to point B. And it's easy to get there conceptually. However, you don't know that middle part. That middle part is the work. You just have an idea that it's going to probably be hard. But outside of the work being hard, you don't know what entails the work that's going to make it hard. And because there's a lack of knowledge and there's this high amount of belief, right? So lack of knowledge. Let's just do, lack of knowledge. And we're going to do a dip. But your belief is really high. You're just going to wing it. But when the lack of knowledge hits this lack of belief, there's going to be this kind of feeling of like disillusionment when you, a couple weeks in, aren't seeing the results you wanted. I mean, you're seeing some results, right? You're seeing that you can consistently show up, you consistently do the thing, but you're not getting the results that you want. Because of that, you're sad. Position I am. And so that's a long-winded explanation to say, in these past 10 weeks, right, where I've posted 10 videos, I've gathered that no one is watching. I thought it'd be different. Even though I knew it was going to be difficult, even though I told myself that no one would be watching, I thought it was going to be different. How? I have no coach. I have no feedback. I have no review. I don't even review my own videos. This is the first time I'm looking at the analytics. So after 10 weeks of not having coach, not having any feedback, and having no review, how am I expected to grow? I know being a coach in fitness, that's an impossible. It's like some person just showing up, starting to lift, and they have no program they're following. They're just doing stuff. They aren't really doing proper movement. They aren't even weighing a measurement. Like, none of the things that someone should be doing to lose weight, to get more muscle, is what I'm doing. I'm not trying to grow my YouTube channel seriously. I'm just posting videos, thinking I should do this, listening like everyone else does, a whole bunch of YouTube stuff, thinking like I can just listen and power my way through it. It hasn't turned into that result. Now, I've been following Ali Abdaal's like YouTube part-time blueprint, right? It's one of his free videos he posted up. In that, he said, he breaks down to 3 levels, right? Level 1 is just getting started. You want to post 3 vids. And I did. It's pretty simple. Level 2, post 7 more. Did that. I'm at 10. And then from level 2 to level 3, there has to be a decision. And that decision is going to be fun, like a hobby, or money, like business. I want the business part. Doesn't mean I don't want it to be fun. I want both. But I want more, make more money. So this is where I'm going to start being more committed. And that's where I'm at, level 3. I'm going to start to review. I'm going to start to look at my analytics, which I did. And my analytics told me, no one is watching. I'm just going to do that. No one's watching. I'm not even going to read the click-through rates, and it's like, doesn't matter, right? So now I need to get smart. How do I actually do better for my next couple of videos? Well, what I am still going to do is I'm going to still or continue to post at least 1 time a week. I have to keep developing that consistency. I know that. If I'm trying to lift and get better, I have to keep showing up to the gym. I'm going to start looking at other creators. And wouldn't necessarily compare, but review. See what's working for them, right? And why are they growing? That's what I want to know. Like, how come they're growing and I'm not growing? So part of that, start, and then maybe start coaching. Maybe get coaching. That's going to be an investment. Looking at others is going to be an investment in my time. Both are time investments. One is going to be more a financial investment. Now, the only thing that's stopping me in the coaching is a cost, right? Right now, I'm trying to pay off my debt. That's going to be done by March 1st, and that's the first goal, and I got to build up. So, yada, yada, yada. If I want this YouTube thing to be a business, I need to treat it as a business. I'm just kind of goofing around like I normally do for every other business I've ever started. I need to take it serious, which means I got to look how my market is doing, my competitive market, and I got to see who has built successful YouTube channels that can help me and give me the proper coaching and guidance. Then I have to have realistic, I have to start having expectations that are grounded in reality. Realistic expectations of where I could be at the end of 2026, and then maybe 18 months from today. So that's where I need to go going forward. I need to still continue post 1 time a week. Got to do that. I got to start looking how other creators are doing things, seeing why are they growing, maybe compare different titles, hooks. I got to look into costs of coaching, and I got to actually define realistic expectations going forward. And I'll do another YouTube review at my 20th video. 20th video review. And I'll see where I'm at. I know what I've done these past 10 videos, that was just to develop a habit. Now these next 10 videos to see how I can do a little bit better. And by the 20th video, I'll see where I'm at.